So a quick domino belief that we need to understand here. Um, if you're new to domino beliefs are they're kind of a hallway that you walk through, and we stack these beliefs one in front of the other. And it's much like dominoes. When they work together, they create momentum and they automatically kind of fall into the next domino. This is one of our domino beliefs, and it's this idea of cheese and whiskers. So this and what's super helpful about this and why I love this is that it kind of shifts us out of bad sales, used car sales guy, into helping people and connecting with people and giving people something that they want already. So let's spend a few minutes here talking about cheese and whiskers. So we have a cat and we have a mouse, right? Those are our heroes of our story. The goal here for that mouse is to get the cheese and avoid the cat. The cat will kill the mouse, right? The mouse has one simple motivation: get the cheese, avoid the cat, right? Fans are just like the mouse, right? They will rarely say no to cheese because it's the good stuff, right? You're giving them a gift, right? But when a mouse sees big whiskers, it runs the other way. And fans are just like our mouse here, right? When we give them cheese, they receive it and they love it. But when they see whiskers, and some people approach sales with the whiskers, right? And the fans run away. So the whiskers, what that looks like oftentimes is me, 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 kind of an ego fest, right? A lot of people use bots to do that. It's just kind of icky, right? Automation. It's kind of desperate. And it's probably common to think of the used car salesman. And people run away from this, as they should. We all do. But when we're operating and leading with cheese, we're going to be giving people something they want. And like the mouse will like tear through titanium steel and cement to get the cheese. It's the mouse is kind of a little torpedo to kind of get what it wants. So the cheese, it doesn't need to be sold, right? It kind of attracts people. Cheese is staging a remarkable experience, like Chris is going to do with his Iron Maiden tribute band. Where else do you go for that, right? When Iron Maiden's not in town for 3 or 4 years, well, we're going to go see Chris's band. Cheese is, it looks like positive touch points. You're connecting with your audience in a smart, meaningful way. Cheese benefits them over the artist. Okay. This is part of our fan first belief. Most artists are artist first. The artists we love and we work with are fan first because we're serving the people that are care the most and pull out their credit cards. And cheese looks like knowing the person, liking the person, and trusting the person. Know, like, and trust is one of our core beliefs. It's like we don't have to overpromise and underdeliver. We just need to be truthful and have integrity and say what we're going to do and then go do what we said we were going to do. And the most important thing here is that people absolutely love to buy, but they hate to be sold. So as you're thinking about, okay, where am I in this continuum? Okay. The question becomes, are you leading with whiskers or are you leading with cheese? Okay. So I want to just kind of put those two paths of whiskers and cheese down as what we're going to be talking about is cheese. We're going to be benefiting people and giving them something awesome that they can't get anywhere else. Chris, any thoughts on that?
Yeah. I mean, especially like with your merch. I mean, the ultimate goal is, you don't even want to be selling it yourself. You want it to be a situation where, the fan comes up and goes, "Oh, I want that shirt. Oh, I want that." Where they want it because they want it, not because they're buying it for, from you for you.
Yeah. You don't have to push it. You don't need to get icky.
I mean, granted they, they love to support artists that they really like and stuff, but most people don't really go and go, oh, I'm going to buy a shirt just to support this person. I mean, you will get a few diehards like that. You see a lot of posts, on Facebook and stuff say, support musicians, buy their merch. And that's very true. And you are supporting them. But, that's not how you want to approach your sales. Don't, oh, buy from me so you can support me.
Yeah,
that's not,
you're not begging. You're not like a missionary trying to go to Thailand, or wherever. It's like,
right.
You're doing a legitimate thing. So you have to not be beggy. Some artists get a little beggy, won't you please support the starving children like me? And it's kind of pathetic. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, no.
Yeah. Whereas if you got, something that, that's great product, great music, whatever, people are going to want it, that's what you want. You want someone to walk past your merch stand and see that shirt and go, oh, I want that. I need to get that, you know?
And it's the confidence thing. It's like, the Godfather quote of, he goes, Fredo, just be a man, quit being a whiny hiney, and it's like, that's the way you want your artist to be. It's like, you'll take out your credit card when they're, they believe in themselves and you'll follow behind them.
Yep. Absolutely. Yeah. Here's an interesting thing to piggyback on the sales of vinyl that you showed in the statistics. I watched a video the other day from the CEO of one of the leading manufacturers of CDs and vinyl and stuff. And he brought up an interesting point that according to studies right now, over half of the people that buy vinyl don't even have a turntable.
Isn't that amazing?
It's amazing, but they want that big art like we grew up on that we all miss now. They want that gatefold. They want to pull it out, read the liner notes,
touch the music, like Steve Jobs said 14 years ago. I said, touch the music. It's like, holy crap.
And that's the thing that's always been missing, with the whole digital, format and stuff. And so it's really cool to see that coming back. But I was surprised. He said half of the people don't even have a turntable. So
yeah. I mean, I'm looking at Fair Warning right now, and it's like,
and it's funny because I have a turntable, but it's actually not hooked up. But I still buy vinyl, because I know at some point I will have it hooked up. I just don't have it hooked up because I don't have a place to sit it. But yeah, I mean, I love old school vinyl still, and it's great to see that people do that. But I was just surprised that half of the people don't even have a turntable, but yet they will still buy it.
Crazy stat. I heard that too. I was like, holy, that's love that. All right, so so the question becomes, if we want to be able to think of, are we approaching this? Were we leading out of cheese? Or are we leading out of Whiskers? Okay. So let's talk about 3 parts of a pre-launch here. 2 of them are kind of obvious, and one of them is kind of where we're going today. The first part is products. The second part is the purchase page. And the third part is the rollout. We'll look at a couple products here, but we're going to do a whole module on productization. So we're going to kind of save the product part of this for later. So the third part we're going to focus on is the rollout, the physical execution of this campaign, right? So let's start with, okay, so here's one that we did a number of years ago.